things are going well. They go very well. You have churches next to mosques. Beirut, a beautiful place to be. The Christian population, though, there is particularly concerned about ISIS. There's already been reports of, ISIS-affiliated insignia popping up around the place. There's been ISIS graffiti appearing on churches in some parts of the country. What is Lebanon doing about that?
Of course, the Christians are worried in Lebanon, in the region, and they should be worried in the whole world. But it's not only the issue for the Christians, it's for the whole humanity. All human beings are threatened in their own living, in their own existence, by non-humans who are Daesh. So the importance of the minorities, or what we prefer to call the constituents of the regions, which are us, the indigenous people of the region, our importance is that we can carry this message that can fight ideologically and intellectually Daesh. Daesh does not accept the other in all its aspects, in religion, in shape, not only in thinking and beliefs and political ideas, but only even in your social habits. So what's the importance of the message in Lebanon? That we carry this diversity, and we can be, and we are actually the pioneers in this fight, the leaders in promoting the idea of tolerance and coexistence. And this is why the Christians have their important role by showing more and more this diversity, not against Islam, because Daesh do not represent Islam, nor the Muslims. They are a minority who is talking in the name of God. And this Islamophobia, the Christians are able to not allow it in the West, because they understand the language of the West and of the East. We are the bridge between the civilizations from here and there, and we are the ones who have the responsibility to carry the message of diversity.
I understand, and Lebanon's already involved in the war across the border, at least via in a couple of ways. First of all, the refugees, who now really form a substantial percentage of Lebanon's overall population, and the stresses that that brings, but also Hezbollah fighters that cross the border to fight with Bashar al-Assad, and there have been clashes on your border. How does Lebanon try to stay out of this when in many ways they're in it?
You know, we tried the policy of dissociating ourselves from the crisis in Syria. But this is not possible, first because practically on the ground we have the influx of the Syrian refugees who with time are being a potential place for the terrorists to be protected in, or to find a refugee for their terrorist activities. And that's why this is a conducive issue for more and more terrorism. And this is why we are calling first to deal seriously with that issue of influx of Syrian refugees, not only from the humanitarian side, because it has a security aspect, and more we are calling for more awareness first, for more determination second, and for more swift actions third, to deal with an issue for which we don't have time. We are hearing talks about years, talking of years to defeat a terrorist group like Daesh. How come a small country with a small army, not equipped like in Lebanon, our Lebanese army was able to defeat Daesh, and Daesh was not able to occupy one Lebanese village? How come they can be able to invade thousands, 250,000 square kilometers in Iraq and Syria, under the eyes of the international community, and we cannot stop it? We don't really believe that ISIS, despite its threat of being spread all over, because, you know, it's a transborder movement, at least intellectually, electronically, but militarily, we don't believe that they cannot be eradicated much faster. Yeah. We have to contain them intellectually, but eradicate them militarily.
It's taking the oxygen out of the ideology that really matters on the ground, isn't it? We'll have to leave it there and hope that the delicate coexistence of your country continues. Lebanese Foreign Minister Gebran Bassil at the UN, thanks so much. And you heard the minister there using the term Daesh, which is used fairly widely in the Middle East to describe ISIS. It's basically an Arabic acronym for ISIS. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Phil Black is going to join us from the Turkey-Syria border. We're getting word of some possible clashes going on there. He's going to join us when we come back.